3 long days, some I don't know. It takes a little more than what you show, and that's yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Welcome to episode 7 of Bobby Finn Knows Everyone. We are part of the Pull Tab Sports family. Today, again, like usual, I have my partner in crime, Tom Lord. How are you, Tom?
Hey, good. As I always say, thanks for having me.
And you will always be here.
What am I equal to you? Like Robin to your Batman? Give me one.
I think it's actually 2 Batmans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. 2 Batmans. Let's go.
And we also have our favorite person in Stillwater, Matt, a.k.a. Mateo Schmidt.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Very good.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Excited to be here.
Oh, absolutely. Now I moved to Stillwater, 2 years ago? And somehow...
Too soon, 2 years ago.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we ran into this gentleman next to us, and everybody just fell in love with the guy. Just a super happy, good guy. We all kind of go out of our way and make sure we go to the place he's at. So
Hell yeah, Mateo.
Yeah. Hey, good people meet good people.
like it.
Mateo Schmidt. We actually, I think, had to ask what his last name was because we're just so used to calling him Matty or Mateo. Or
Right.
Yeah. Mateo's Matthew in Spanish. So
You're enlightening the crowd with your
my
intellect.
Facebook is like Matt Mateo. Like everyone's like, oh my, no, it's so no one could look me up. A friend got looked up on a business thing. Like, you don't want to do business with this guy, Steve so and so. So he changed his name to Stevie J. So like someone couldn't look him up in a professional manner. I was like, oh,
Right.
nice, Matt Mateo.
I need
But now
to do
everyone, I get a wedding invite that says Matt Mateo. And I'm like, Steven, my last name's Schmidt. He's like, oh, I've been telling everyone your name was Mateo, Matt Mateo.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Let's give out his social security number next.
Yeah.
Just completely out him.
Right. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, Matty's awesome. He's a good dude. Love hanging out with the post with him. Quality. And to say he's one of our favorite people in Stillwater, that you're gonna piss some people off. Bobby,
I don't care.
Bobby Finn knows everyone, and
he's fantastic.
There you go.
You've been nothing but awesome
Thank you.
ever since the first time I met you.
That's why I like it up here.
Yeah, it's great. But
before we get into Matt, because we're gonna go deep with the Matt, just like we went deep with Mrs. Bobby, or not Mrs. Bobby Finn, Bobby's mom last week.
the mama bear.
Mama bear.
That got interesting. Check out that episode if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
That was East Side Till I Die right there.
Fantastic.
We got to talk about the NHL playoffs.
NHL playoffs. It's almost done. One series is 2-1, right? Rangers are up 2-1.
Yeah, no, the Avs are going to sit around and wait for them for.
They might wait for 2 weeks.
That's what
They're
they said.
good. They look good all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said the 15th is the earliest they'll start. At the earliest.
And seriously, Tampa's going to be Tampa. They're going to stick around and stick around. They'll probably get them in 7. And that really is at least 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
So
Avs will just get healthy.
is that good to sit around?
I
No.
don't know.
I mean,
I
you
think
sit
it's
around.
good.
Mr.
No,
Athlete.
I don't think it is. Like,
No.
you want to be playing.
I mean, you don't want to play. I mean, NHL, they got some major, major injuries all the time. But 2 weeks, that's a long time. Long time.
Didn't some guy break his thumb when?
Yeah, block shot, right? Yeah.
Was it that? Was that it?
Well, it hit the back of his hand. In his hand, he was shaking hands in the line at the end of the game with the other hand. Yeah, he ain't playing.
Okay.
But no, I tried to put money on Colorado probably 3 months ago, and it was, not great odds because they were the favorite, but for some reason I didn't get it in.
Well,
Thought I did, but
Oilers would have been a good little
They
money,
would've.
money pot right there.
I just never thought anybody could beat Colorado in 7 games. 7 games is a long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
People were going crazy about the Lightning. Like, oh, no one's gonna beat the Lightning. Lightning they're eschewing. Avs are freaking studs.
Avs are, and that's
Come
what we
on.
were saying the
So
other,
deep.
the other pod. It was like our division, because they play all 4 teams in our division right away. Stupid. Way better than pretty much everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, way better. So the Avs got out of our division. Edmonton, as great as McDavid is and Draisaitl got hurt, they're not deep.
Would you go 2-1 Avs over Lightning? Would you make that bet?
No.
They won 2 in a row, man.
Lightning's won it before.
They won 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really bet
can't bet against them, but at the same time, shit, man, the Avalanche.
Wild
good.
went wet in their series and just got smoked.
Yeah, right. But no, it's been a good series and it was fun. And last night's game, I got interrupted, so I didn't get to even see the overtime winner. And you say it might have been a high stick.
I think it was definitely a high stick. And I do have video. Let's check out the video. And not just only about the high stick, but the announcer. They go to who's the referee after the side, Don Koharski, which I think, didn't they make a comment about him in Wayne's World, like police chief?
Really?
Don Koharski.
Oh my God.
I thought so. I'll have to ask Gary that. But I was watching it, and this is filmed in my living room, but I was watching it, and hopefully, Thomas, you get audio on this. But listen to the announcer. He's just like, he slips up and throws a little swear word in there. It's pretty sweet.
So high stick picks it up himself. It has to be above the shoulder. Oh, puck on the stick, above the shoulder. Holy shit! Holy just sucks. That's gonna be. That's close.
That is very, very close.
But I don't know. Look at this. I mean, you tell me this isn't above his shoulders. Look at how high his stick is. I mean,
So-
maybe he's not.
Give me layman terms because I don't.
So the stick is supposed to be below his shoulders or below the crossbar, which I thought the crossbar was an old rule, but he
But
can't tip the puck over his shoulders.
Ty goes a runner, man.
So
It's pretty even.
what is the rule? Because it looks like he's kind of like squatting down a little bit. So if he was standing up full like baseball,
Right?
is the strike zone up higher?
Maybe.
I don't know, but it looks like he's right at the crossbar.
Yeah,
I think-
Ty goes a runner.
Overtime. In a
team
in a
out.
deciding game, they're like, yeah, that's good. The goalie was pissed, I think. And then same with who's the cheapest player on the Avs? What's his dumbass name? He bugs the shit out of me.
McLeod?
No.
No.
The guy who cheap shots everybody. He's the captain. People
Oh,
love him.
Landeskog.
Landeskog.
I love that fucker.
The
He
enforcer.
pushed the goalie in the net. That one
I
goal,
know,
he totally
but-
I'm going to push in the net.
But
And
did you
he
see
was
the
going
other-
after the puck. I go, he's smart. He's obviously you want him on your team, but he's a douche
They literally probably pay him for that.
for sure.
They play him to be.
He's an instigator.
It's like the guy that protected Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing. He wasn't
Bobby.
to shoot pucks.
not
to fight anybody.
one bit.
He was to fight
Nobody
anyone.
ever screwed with
Yeah,
Gretzky.
anyone that would touch Gretzky, he would fight him.
Yes,
I think they wanted Bobby to protect Gretzky, and he was unavailable. He was at Harding High at the
That's
time.
Harding High. Yep. That was coming though.
God, we got to get into baseball now. We got to get this. Matt played baseball. He's our baseball aficionado. That's why we brought him in today.
Tidbit.
we did.
Tidbit.
Yeah, but what Matty? Well, let's start with. I mean, baseball's baseball. Yes, the
Yeah.
Twins in a garbage league or garbage division.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it is absolutely pathetic. Now they got in the meat grinder, the New York Yankees.
Let's see
It's
what they
gonna
got.
be- oh my God, it's going to be so brutal.
What do you think they're gonna get smoked?
They're going to get smoked.
All
And
right.
they're going to get. It's going to be embarrassing.
How many games is it? 3?
Hopefully, it's only 3. I mean, they get embarrassed every time they play them.
This is different this year.
All right.
None of it even matters till after the All-Star game, after the Braves can do all those trades.
The Braves and
They
their
went
trading.
50-50.
Yeah,
And now they fucking won the World Series because they had those crazy ass trades.
they just dumped.
yeah, it's season's long.
No, I agree.
It's a long
I agree,
season.
but there's some stigma between the Yankees and the Twins.
Oh, you meet them in the playoffs and they just
Well,
lose
they
every
just
time.
like, yeah, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
But you're right about that, and that's kind of one of my things. Is I think that everybody should sign the biggest free agent. I mean, I want the Twins to sign the biggest free agent every single year, because at trade deadline,
You got to have top. You got to have a number one. You got to have at least one number
For
one.
sure.
And we're always going with like a number 3. And you're like, oh, he's a number 1. Like, I don't think so.
no. We're hoping somebody's number one.
What's his name? What's his name? I've never heard of him. You know, it's not number one.
Exactly.
No, yeah, you don't.
Well, they're talking about Jose Barrios might be available again. Like,
Oh,
he was
geez,
so
we're gonna
good
bring
with
him
us.
back?
It's like, he's good.
I
Is he
agree.
number one? Like,
We'll probably trade more just to get him back. That's the funny thing.
right. He's one of us.
Yeah, that's right.
He was here before. He likes us. He understands it's cold in the winter. Who cares?
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But they were trading, talking about trading some prospects for a pitcher from Oakland. Apparently he's pretty good. But at what point do you say, enough of the prospects? I mean, when are you going to just say, double down, let's go?
Right.
You know, how bad can it be? I mean, players are players, right? I mean, everybody I think is a good player. You get the phenoms, right? But they don't ever turn out. I mean, they don't always turn out.
Hey,
Well-
don't rip on Doug Mankiewicz. He was a prospect.
As a
and
coach?
He was a stud.
Well, baseball, at least, farm systems matter. You look at the Rays, Astros, low money teams are competing for World Series. You don't need to be the Yankees. It's the whole Moneyball thing. Like
Based on their farm systems.
Well, you can have a good farm system in baseball.
But at
You
what
can,
time
like-
are you so tired of being mediocre? I mean, Twins haven't won a World Series in 91. Since 91. 31 years.
It's decent.
Well, at what time?
That's decent for Minnesota team.
Yeah. We're like, we'll take it. That's awesome.
Don't shit on the Twins, man.
Fuck you.
Vikings are the
Twins are the one I hear everyone go for, man.
Vikings are the oldest football franchise without a Super Bowl.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're
We don't
cursed.
talk about that Twins that way.
Yeah.
They've won it the quickest.
All right,
recently.
Thomas, can you pause this so we can kick him out of here? That'd be great.
I'm a Minnesota fan.
Are you?
I
You're
am.
a Vegas guy, right?
But my dad was born and raised in Minnesota. Vegas didn't have any teams when I lived in Vegas.
Right.
I was a running Rebel fan.
Hell yeah.
Shark to Tark.
Jerry Tarkanian.
But I was
Greatest basketball team ever.
I've been a Vikings fan. Oh, even like people like ask me if I'm a Raiders fan. I'm like, dude, I grew up a Vikings fan. I don't just jump ship.
Don't
Yeah.
stray.
There's no way. I'm a Vikings fan. And I'll rep Raiders. It's home team, but Golden Knights is my team for sure. Because I didn't watch hockey before they came around.
Okay. Yep.
But,
Were you there when they came
to
Vegas?
Yeah. I was there. Yep.
Was it weird watching professional sports in Las Vegas, thinking like, God, we never had a team, and all of a sudden now we've got.
They wanted one. They've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
Because people visit there.
Yeah.
Every time the Golden Knights plays a game, you don't think people in Minnesota are like, let's go see the Wild play the Knights. This shit's sold out every time.
Oh yeah.
And they put up a good show. The pregame thing's super cool.
Yeah.
Do they have
Nice.
cheerleaders?
Yeah, they do, don't they?
I have not been to a Golden Knight game.
I heard it's
Bobby has.
unbelievable.
Have you been?
I've seen the pregame, what they do for pregame, and they make it a
It's
A whole
a
thing.
performance.
Yeah,
It's a huge performance. Yeah, that's awesome. But no, they go all out. And I think obviously the double stigma of this podcast, but everybody's afraid of all the gambling, right? Nobody wanted to give Vegas anything because of gambling. Well, there's gambling everywhere.
not anymore.
On everything. Hey, Pete Rose, call me. There's gambling on everything.
Oh, it's
all the time.
That's why they're fully open. They had the deal with what's the one for football?
Who the gambling?
Yeah,
agent?
it's like you do on your phone. It's for like fantasy football.
Oh yeah. DraftKings.
DraftKings.
Yeah.
When they made the contract with DraftKings, you know that it was going to be wide open for gambling.
Yeah. So let Pete Rose back in.
Right.
Okay.
Let Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame.
Oh God, hang on. That's another subject.
Same thing.
Let 'em
I know,
all-
Come
but
on.
They were all cheating.
historians-
They were all cheating.
They're all cheating.
Yeah.
I know, but they
cheated the most.
didn't all cheat all the time because they
But
didn't
you
have
don't
the
know.
science.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, Babe Ruth was fucking hammered the whole time. And he's the best pitcher and baseball or hitter, arguably.
Arguably.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of the best pitchers in the league for how many years?
God, he was. Did you
And
ever
then
go see
he
his
stopped-
games? Did you ever go out to see his games when he was in town?
Ruth,
Oh, he could play. He was so fun.
the big Bambino, with a cigar.
Okay.
Just smoking home runs like it was nothing.
How about the Savannah Bananas? Have you watched those guys? The banana baseball team?
100% makes sense.
It's insane.
Baseball can be boring, and I played 15 years of baseball.
Yeah.
Like for minor league games, you have to make me want to come to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Twins game, but my sisters came up and visited, and we went to a Twins game. Sat there from the first inning to the ninth inning, and it was a 1-0 game. 4-hour game, man. Shit is long. I
Torturous.
played it. I was like,
How much money did you spend on beers?
too much.
Three
Too much.
beers and $185.
Can't have any
later.
after the seventh inning, which is even more bullshit. Give me a break.
Give me a
Be
break.
fair. If I'm going to be there for 4 hours, at least let the beers be semi-cheap. So I'm not.
Call me an Uber.
Yeah.
Automatic
Yeah.
Uber.
So here are the rules of the Bananas team, and it's a league, and I don't know how the rules change from place to place, but in their facility, if you pop up and the fan catches the foul ball, the batter's out for both teams.
That's incredible.
They have a 2 hour.
So they obviously never catch the ball when the other team hits it.
I would guess
Why
not.
would they? Why would
right, I
they?
would guess not, but if the fans want the ball, I don't know. The other
Just
thing is
spike it.
there's a 2 hour time limit. They start a clock at 2 hours and the game finishes within 2 hours.
That's
They're like,
fantastic.
over here,
Yeah.
let's go. If a batter steps out of the batter's box, it's an automatic strike. He can't step out. If a batter walks, he can advance as far as he wants until all of the players on the other team have touched the ball. So they have to go
So
around
you want to
the
throw
horn.
strikes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that
if they
keeps
walk
the
and
game
they gotta,
going.
Yep, they got to get
Makes
the ball out.
sense.
Well, I heard it takes like 2 months, or what? Their tickets are sold out for
Oh, that's fantastic.
however how long it is.
There's a 50,000 person waiting
That's what I
list.
say. The waiting list that shows you that it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the games are too long.
Yep.
Yeah, what they're doing, what they're trying to kind of do for baseball right now, and then minor leagues. Minor leagues record doesn't mean shit. You want to know who's going to go at the MLB, but the game. That's why they're doing the pitch count, the timer for the pitch
Right.
thing, the robot
Robot
umps.
umps. Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
Right. Thomas, throw this
To
up
an
on the
extreme,
screen
to
while
an
we talk
extreme.
about it. Here's,
Right.
here's some highlights from the Bananas.
That's fucking
I mean,
great.
they have players on stilts. That's
No inning can start at 50 after 55 minutes.
after hour 55.
Oh,
is that what it
hour and
says?
55. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They got to.
I mean, they knew what the St. Paul Saints were doing with Bill Murray and Mike Vack, and they went way.
Extreme.
Yes,
Extreme.
they didn't exploit it.
Watch this guy with the cream sodas.
They were the first one to it. It was smart. It was,
Right.
It was smart.
Genius.
It was smart.
But then I guess every team in the league has to play by these rules, and they do all sorts of goofy stuff, man.
Because it doesn't matter in the minor leagues. None of the scores matter.
Right.
Who
Right.
watches the World Series of AA or They have like rookie 2A rookie ball. There's like 7 different routes to get to the major leagues.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that
Single A, double A,
here's
triple
one
A,
more, Thomas.
Rookie
But,
A, rookie AA.
How much fun
I'll
would
give
it
you-
be
I'll give
doing
you
that
audio on
though?
this one.
I mean, it's not just. I mean, we were talking about on the way down here about the coaches we've had, how fucking assholes they are.
I mean, this is an actual pitch. And that's got like 46 million views on TikTok.
That's freaking
They
awesome.
do a goofy ass dance.
Well, it's like, why did you play the game to begin with? To have
'Cause you
fun.
loved it.
To
Have
you have
fun.
fun. And you loved it.
Yep.
To have fun. It's a game. So let's have fun
Right.
while we're playing it. When I stopped liking it, when it wasn't fun anymore.
Right.
When now it became serious and I didn't like it anymore.
It sounds like the players all love it too. I would think like, God, are you guys serious baseball players? Don't you want to make it in and like go on, your credentials and you're a great ball player? They interview them. They all say they love it. It's the
Oh, they want to
greatest.
hit a bomb in front of 50,000 people in the stands.
Oh yeah.
You know, they want to hit a bomb.
Well, they do for sure, but I do think there's something to be said about that. If you're throwing 95 miles an hour in the Banana League or whatever the fuck that is,
You'll get picked up.
you're gonna get fined.
Yeah.
If you hit a bomb there, you're gonna get looked at.
Right.
You're hitting 400 there. Hell yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll all come out in the wash, but at the same time, it's like, it's so fucking boring.
And I bet you they have some real good players on that Savannah Banana team, man. You
Oh, they totally do.
They're joking around, but they're good.
Absolutely.
They're good.
Yeah. It's freaking great.
That's good. So you played ball at in where? Arizona?
Mesa Community College, T-Birds down in Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, T-Birds. Did you get on stilts when you
I
hit
did
the ball?
not. I did not.
You didn't need to.
It wasn't a thing then, man. This is a big thing nowadays.
Did you do a TikTok dance before you stepped up to home plate?
No, our coach was blue collar. He was never going to allow that.
He was meat and potatoes kind of
We
dude.
had to run under 6-minute miles every Tuesday in the Arizona heat.
Damn.
It
And what happens
sucked.
if you did not?
So you got to keep running it every day until you made it. But now I was talking to Bobby about this on the ride over here. And me and my roommate, we were starters. Like I'm bat third, and my roommate's the starting catcher.
Humble brag.
Well, no, but he's
going.
playing. You went and played at University of New Orleans, but like we were starters, guaranteed starters. And it was like, hey, we're not making the mile. We're like, fuck it, we're gonna run. We'll just jog this shit. We found the loophole. We're just gonna jog the lap. We're gonna jog a mile, 12-minute mile. And coach. After the first lap, he was just like, get the hell off the track. But, yep. I was like, we'll run it, but it was dumb. I didn't think it was dumb. He was the hard ass coach you wouldn't want. Like, it was one of the reasons I was like, after this, I'm done.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm in college. I live next to ASU. I'm gonna party it up. Fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's the reason I stopped. I didn't pick up a baseball bat for like 10 years after that. Not even a softball bat.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
Don't like it.
I mean, those kind of guys wreck everything.
What's a
I don't give a
6 minute?
shit.
What's a 6 minute mile gonna do
In baseball.
for baseball?
Right.
You're gonna make me run it every day,
Teaching you life lessons.
Yeah.
Come on, Maddie.
dude. I'm dead. I'm going to school full time.
Yeah.
You know, like now you're
You're
just
not,
like,
you're not turning pro.
yeah, no, I'm
you're
not.
out to
Yeah,
compete.
I know the chances are
compete.
very. I know the chances are very, very.
Who are the guys,
small.
Matty? Who were the guys on the fence out there? Because ironically, like I told you, that's where I went to play, Mesa Community College,
You played what there?
baseball.
You both played the same
Yeah.
one?
No,
yeah.
I went down there to play, and I had a tryout with them, and the coach is
The
like,
coach is like,
Not good
screw this Bobby fan dude. he runs a 19-minute mile
right.
in the
He doesn't
cold.
even fucking try. He just flicks me off.
Shows
But-
up in soccer cleats and a basketball jersey.
But I get
This
down
guy's a
there.
hockey player. Get the hell out of here. Goon.
What that was it? Who is it? It's like Sam Horn. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the names on the outfield
Sam
fence.
Horn.
Bobby
But
Bonilla.
there were 4 or
Yeah.
5 like
It's been there for a long time. They play in one of the most competitive
It-
community college leagues there are in the country.
yeah, absolutely.
mecca.
It was
It's a
awesome.
mecca.
It was
So
awesome.
is community college baseball kind of like community college football where
No,
No,
not
it's,
at all.
it's
They're
like
trying to get guys-
It's like junior
You're trying to get
junior
drafted.
hockey.
If you commit to a D1 baseball school, you have to stay there for 3 years.
Mhm.
Bryce Harper graduated high school early to play at community college baseball, so you get drafted in that first year.
Oh, okay.
The top community college baseball teams will compete with a lot of top D1 teams
Oh, gotcha.
because those people are trying to get drafted.
Yep.
They're not trying to wait 3 years to get drafted.
Gotcha. Yep.
So they're like big.
Okay.
That's why Bryce Harper went to community college of Southern Nevada, which is community college. But he graduated early in high school, got drafted #1 overall. But he never went to D1. He was at the wait 3 years.
Yeah, he doesn't want that.
Yeah,
the
I mean
rules-
it's like
there's
junior
rules.
hockey.
It's like basketball. There was at one point there was rules.
Yep.
Now that you drafted at least 1 year that you play there, you get drafted.
Yeah, how'd that work for who was that Ohio State running back?
Split his leg in half.
Yeah.
No, but he had to go to 1 year at Ohio State after high school. He wanted to go straight pro. He was a running back. God dang it, Maurice Claret.
Maurice Claret. Yep. Didn't he get into trouble? Didn't he?
Oh,
get-
he's
yeah.
done.
He
He's
was like
in,
robbing some people, right?
Yeah, he's in bad shape now. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll change him or whatever. But yeah, it didn't work out for him at all. But I think they're trying to protect these kids from, being Latrell Sprewell, or not even Latrell Sprewell. Who am I trying to think of? That Latrell made tons of money, but obviously wanted to feed his children. You're making $120 million a year. I don't know. It's a tough spot to be in for sure.
For college football, there's definitely a lot of money involved to have these athletes be there for at least 3 years.
Right. Yeah. Have you seen the Netflix show Last Chance U, where they get these flunkies out of the Florida States and the Clemsons or whatever, and they go to these JUCO teams for that purpose? Like they're not making it in school. They're not sticking around 3 years. They can't handle college, but they try to get them back up into the game. They're not getting drafted from JUCO. They try to get them back into not only playing shape, but also like quit being a criminal and
it's like, why went-
go to school.
Why I went to Florida State back in the day?
Oh gosh, Florida State. Chris Winkie said it was like Johnny B. Good when he got recruited there.
He was like Johnny B. Good?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because he was the #1 recruited quarterback in the country, and he's like, dude, it was Johnny B. Good. They flew down there. It was
known for that. It was known for that. Like they didn't go to Notre Dame; they go to Florida State because
Bad boys.
Well, they were going to pass you in classes. You can do whatever you want, and
Yeah.
But they had
Miami,
they had his jersey in the locker room, halftime of the biggest game of the year, and they're doing everything you possibly can to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
And they signed with the Blue Jays, but then he was 24 years old, 25 years old, won a Heisman, won a national championship,
Right.
ended up playing pro football. I mean,
Nice.
how freaking awesome is that?
Right.
But yeah,
So you're saying got a chance.
dude, tell me there's a chance.
Saying
I'm
this.
stretching out right now.
Probably going back.
True, man. There's that. What was that movie? That dude was a high school baseball coach, and he was like throwing 96, 97.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid did it.
Yeah.
That was Disney. Disney's
Hey.
full of shit.
Hey,
So-
that's based on a true story. It was based on a true story. And I heard Bobby can throw 80.
Oh fuck. Here we go. You heard that story, right?
You what? No.
We were down in Mankato. This is fucking bullshit too. I was so mad at it. One thing I could always do is throw. And we're down in Mankato. We're sitting at this bar after, the kids are playing in the tournament down there. And somebody goes, "How fast do you still think you can throw?" I'm like, I have no idea. I haven't thrown in years. I have no idea, but I'm sure it's pretty good still.
Above 80.
Yeah, I said, they go, "You think you can throw 80?" I go, I could fucking throw 80 the rest of my life. If I can't throw 80, you might as well put a bullet in me. So this guy down the freaking bar goes, "Hey, I got a gun in the car." I go,
Oh, call him that.
so I'm like, "All right, do it. Let's go. I'll bet anybody anything they got right now. Anything." And they're like, 100, 100, 100. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. We went on the parking lot, threw a couple softer warm-ups, and then kind of let one go, and it hit this dude's tip of his glove and hit him right in the eye. I'm like, ooh, that must have been coming, right?
Yeah.
Then the guy with the gun goes, 70. And I was like, what the fuck is that? No way. I go, that's fucking not right. So I was throwing overhand. So I dropped on sidearm. And he's like, 70. And I'm like, this is fucking I want to murder face everybody right now. Like, this is so bullshit. So it gets funnier because, end up losing, come back, and had a couple of drinks, and I'm like, Amazon, I'm like, radar gun, $325. I'm like, fucking got a radar gun.
You bought it
So
just to prove to yourself.
oh yeah. So I mean, it's a big deal to me. So I get to my house.
How old are you at this stage of the game?
45?
Dude, you think you can throw 80 when you're
Yeah.
45?
There's no God. I need to stretch out and just freaking get it back. But so I bought this radar gun, and my daughter came in the package. So it go out behind the screen, and I go, all right, I'm gonna throw a couple. Let's see what it does. I throw it.
70.
70. I swear to God, you're right. 70. Addie goes, "Dad, you're not going to like this." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I go, "It says 70. I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying.
You basically just smoke throwing cheddar too.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
so
that 90 was at 85.
Those radar guns at Valley Fair are juice just to make you feel better.
I was so fucking
Throwing 80 my whole life.
I was at the state fair throwing 85.
I swear to God.
Yeah. It was, that is a huge, huge blow to my ego for sure. But I'm
hell
like,
yeah.
that's one thing you could always do. Throw.
Right.
Fucking throw hard.
What position did you play?
I was a utility, kind of.
Yeah.
All
All around?
played third base, pitched. Favorite thing to do was pitch, for sure.
Throw heat? Hot heat? Did you throw 70? Could you throw 70 though?
It hit low, high 80s, low 90s.
Oh, wow.
90s, low 90s.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
why I was like, I always wanted to come out there, and I threw as hard as I could every time. I threw that ball,
Yeah.
every time I had a big 12-6 curve.
I know my son hit a kid this weekend, not on purpose, but it hit him hard, right in the spine of the back.
That's a scary thing. You see that with pitchers when they get back and they hit the face, when someone hits it back in the face. I've never seen it when I played.
The back of the face? Is that like the back of the head?
No, when somebody hits right in the face with the line drive from the hitter when they're pitching.
Like back
Oh,
at you.
back-
right back at you. You see it in the softball. You see it on softball.
Let's juice those bats up a little bit more, shall we?
Right.
Well,
But
that's why they had to stop doing it.
Yeah.
All those bats in college and stuff. It's like metal bat, but they dumb it down to like wood bat level.
right. So I played in a golf tournament on Sunday, and I was telling my buddy Lambo that, I'm like, hey, he'd probably be proud of Connor this weekend because he
Smoked it, dude.
get this kid right in the spine of the back. I felt bad for the kid, and he didn't try to do it. But there was a time where I dropped down sidearm, and I almost blasted this dude right in the face. And I mean, it was coming. I mean, it missed him by an inch. And I'm like, all right, I know what I did. I just released it a little early. Should hang on a little bit longer, and I'll be fine. I dropped down sidearm again. It hit him right in the cheekbone and went to his nose and broke his nose.
Oh.
And the crowd thought I fucking did it on purpose. And I swear to God,
You tried
I
to do it
didn't.
the first time. You finally got it.
I don't think many people try to beat you in the face.
No.
Oh God, it hit this guy. They were just booing me and getting me trying to. I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Then I got kind of pissed. I'm like, fuck you, I didn't.
Then you
Then I
hit the next
kind
batter?
of. Then I know. Then I tipped the cap. Like, yeah, fuck you, I did it.
Coach pull you off?
No,
I've had it with like
I was player coach.
never.
Maddie's coach
I
would've pulled
I
you
wouldn't
off.
done it. I wouldn't
Made
done
you
it on
run.
purpose. No, I think there's some coaches who's like,
Dude.
hit that guy.
Yeah.
Old school. They hit our guy. You
Right.
hit one of their
Well,
guys.
now in the pros too, it's just like, okay, how many times we're gonna do this? The pitchers don't want to do it. They're like lob it at the guy's ass, and the guy turns around and takes it, and then they
First pitch of the game, they get thrown out the game.
yeah, right. Just
Yeah,
to prove a point.
that's unbelievable. But hey, Mesa Community College. Tell me a good story about Mesa. Like what like outside of baseball even.
Oh, that's why it was. That was the beautiful thing about playing like baseball was shooting the shit with the boys. You know.
Did you ever go down to Nogales?
Bobby's
are
digging
you
deep
talking about
for
like
a
Rocky
story.
Point? Are you talking about Rocky Point?
Go down across
He's
the border.
digging deep
Talking
for
about
a
Rocky
story.
Are you going down to?
You're talking about Rocky Point, Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone went down there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I means be like, we went down to Rocky Point. It was at the Baja Bar. It was $20 all you can drink. You're like, we're all like 18, 19 years old.
Right. Here's 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here till Thursday.
Yeah.
I remember crossing the border there, and I had a polo shirt on. I had Oakley's. I had a hat on, and we went into probably the same bar. And I woke up, and I looked up, and I was like, Wildcats. Ah, shit, I'm in Tucson. I mean, I had no idea where I was. I had no shirt. I had no glasses. I had no hat. I didn't even know where my friends were because I was at the cement wall behind my back.
You were in a Mexican prison, is where you were.
Seriously, no kidding. I was wondering where that scar came from.
Right.
Right? But oh my God, it was unbelievable. I mean, it was a fun time down there.
My roommate nickname was Sleepy, and we're partying. There was some extracurriculars going on, right? But he was just known for his weed. And we're following his mom and dad. They have a timeshare out at Rocky Point. It was sick. The ping pong table out on the balcony. But we're going there, and he has a light out on his license plate. So now we're getting pulled over before there. So he throws this other white substance out of the window. It just flies all over the car. Remember this? But he loves weed so much, he stucks the weed in his pants. And we're all like, dude, the one thing they can smell is your fucking weed.
Right.
And now it just flows out everywhere. We're like 19, 20. No, they didn't say nothing. Like, we're following his parents to go to the timeshare. And they're like, okay. Is the lights there?
A flour bag just blow up.
Oh, yeah. Stuffed that in his pants. He threw the other substance out the car, but it just flew everywhere out the car.
I'm sure the cops saw it, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, they didn't?
No, that was like, they was probably doing like a random cop stop, but we're following his parents. And then first thing we say when he opens the window is like, we're just following our parents.
Being good.
Yeah, being good. And then he's like, sees it. And then his parents see that and they pull over too. So they see a car pull in front of us. So they're like, all right, go on your way.
Wow.
But he stuffs the weed in his pants. Like the one thing I feel like you could smell in the car.
Right.
It was like that.
You might as well shit your pants at that point.
His nickname in college was Sleepy. And it wasn't from being tired. No, he was like, he did. He smoked a lot of.
Oh God damn, that's funny. So you ever been on Superstition Highway?
Probably.
Yeah.
What is that one?
So well, here's the fucking.
Bobby's been all over down there.
The funny story is, so my buddy that I lived up here, you kind of stayed with him and his family a lot. You know, he's good dude, had some fun, and he's like, my grandma is gonna set us up down there with with an apartment and get us jobs or family lawyers down there, this and that. Long story short is, there was no jobs.
What part of
We were in the Mesa.
Mesa? Oh,
yeah, I mean, not too far from ASU, and
yeah, Adolf.
yeah. So we get down there. There's no jobs. There's no family lawyer helping us out. So I had to get a job at a car wash.
There was jobs
Well,
at a car wash.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's all set up for you. It's all set up for you, Bobby. Here's your sponge.
So that's what Kathy told you. There's jobs out there.
Yeah. So down there for probably, I don't know, a couple months for sure. But so I'm driving to work in the morning. driving down Superstition Highway, and I always drove. So I drove my buddy's car, and this dude came up to me out of nowhere. Like, out of fucking nowhere. I don't even know what I did or didn't do, but he's like, starts flicking me off and like throwing his fist at me like he's going to kill me for doing nothing.
First thing in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock. Who goes to car wash at 8 o'clock? But I did. I had to. I'm like, fuck you. Pull over, you asshole. So he pulled over. I walked up. He rolled his window down. Who does that?
He's ready for a brawl.
Well, no, he didn't. If he was ready for a brawl, he'd have jumped out of his car. But he just rolled his window down. He wanted to talk. But you already were flicking me off and then give me the fist like you want to fight me. So I blasted him in the face. And it's right when I did that.
With a baseball or just
no,
your fist?
Yeah, no shit. Right when I did that, I got maced in the face. His passenger maced me in the face at 8 in the morning. So
That's
like
a bad start to the day.
Right.
Bad start to the first day of work at your car wash. Did you walk through the car wash and try to get the mace off?
I'm like, I thought they'd fire me, but I'm sure they couldn't go deeper in the barrel at that point. But
right.
See, what could you have done different?
Yeah, Bobby.
I don't know on that point. And they not get out of my car?
Yeah.
No, fuck that. People that are dicks need to fucking get blasted.
There's those underlying things. There's being, like, I work. You guys know me as bartending. You gotta deal with stupid ass people all the time.
What's your go-to, like, hey, we're gonna try to bring this de-escalate this situation? What's your favorite de-escalation?
I don't engage in it.
Yeah.
Some people are looking for a fight or acting beer big or like just looking for like to be engaged. Like, and I know I could, but I'm also working.
Right.
So let me smooth this.
So
down.
they want to fight you?
They're just
half the time?
I've had it with like someone want me to charge their phone. I'm like, all right, yeah, we can charge your phone. So I plug it in and make sure it's charging, but they have a little thing over their phone. And I open it up, just naive.
Oh, yeah, like a little case they
look
have.
at that as
like
charging.
Credit cards in there or something?
Look at that as charging. And he was like, I would knock someone out if anyone's checking my phone like that. I was like, and it's like, my roommate Jake and some other buddies like at the end of the bar, I'm like, not today, dude. Like,
yeah.
But I'm not going to do it. Like, why would I start this other thing with them? Like, yo, come help me out with this. I was like, hey, my bad, man. This is a miscommunication.
Yeah,
like,
right. You're going to, hey, it's all good.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Here's your phone back. Like this.
Do you ever see two patrons start getting at it too? Like, all right, they start fighting. And you're like, not in my place.
At the post, it's probably someone I know. It's probably my friend. It's like fucking Jake.
Don't point at me. I was like, I never started anything.
The only fight was my buddy Steve. That's the thing. It was the only fight I've ever seen at the post. It was like my own friend doing it. It was like slow fuck. It was slow motion punches too. It was like,
drunk punches.
I didn't know if he was kidding around, but I was like, it was like all friends, but that rarely happens at that bar.
Yeah, it seems like a good crowd.
Bar.
I didn't go in there for the longest time because I was like, it's a VFW. I don't like want to take somebody's spot. And
I'd never been to a VFW before my uncle and cousin bought it. I've never walked into one.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was members only.
Right, that's kind of where I thought too. Like, all right,
but it's the cheapest drinks and
best bartenders.
Best bartenders, the cheapest drinks, and the coolest crowd is like they're local. Most of it's local. Around local area.
Yeah, it's total like local bar. So I have some bartending questions for you. Okay, ready? Okay. Is there a drink that you absolutely hate to make when people are like, hey, can you make me a
if I have all the ingredients, I actually like I came from more of a specialty cocktail. I like making something where someone goes, that was the best old fashioned I ever had. I'm like, bet.
Dude,
yeah.
Bet.
But when I'm there, I don't know. I don't like it when someone tells me to make them a shot, whatever I want, but make it taste good. Or like for some girls, I'm like, this means nothing to me. Like you tell me you want dealer's choice, I'll give you 4 Rumplemints. But they're asking for something like unique, like make it. And this you're talking about still like it's the 3rd Street Post, Stillwater.
Right.
It's still Legion, right?
No, technically it's not. Come down there if you're in Minnesota, but it's a Legion Stillwater. But we don't have the plethora of ingredients to make shots.
Right.
We're talking about booze, beer, cheap.
Is there a specialty drink that if someone does say, like, hey, what kind of shot do you make that you're really good at? Is there anything you're like, no, whatever you want?
I'm good at making any of the drinks.
Yeah.
You know,
Good old
Because
fashioned.
We all have different like.
He worked at Vegas.
We all have
Vegas, so
we all like different shit.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm not a girl. I don't know what you girl. I don't want to make a lemon drop, and that's not gonna be my go-to thing either. So
You are. I did hear you're
mention
Mr. Lemon Drop in Stillwater. I
That's
heard.
because I make a someone found me like because they know me at Cosby's, they finally like, and then now they know me at the Legion because I know how to make them, but we don't have the same ingredients.
Yeah. Right.
It was the same thing with martinis. Like I was like a martini Matt. I was like, fuck.
You don't be known as that.
No, it was fine, but now I'm working at another bar that doesn't have the same stuff here.
Do you have any influence on getting that same stuff there?
You saw today, man.
Yeah,
No.
he yelled at me for parking in the tenant parking
For
because I pulled in to get him, and his uncle's like, "Hey, just don't park there." And Matt's like, "That's actually my parking spot."
It was, but he sat there for like 2 minutes straight, and I could see the fucking look on his face. Like he was like mad at me now.
Oh yeah.
You know, because Bobby was picking me up,
Right.
but it was like they wouldn't even park back there. And we walked down where I was like, oh, I thought he parked in another spot, but then he parked in my spot anyway. I was like,
Do you get hit on a lot when you're there? Girls come on to you. They like
do.
your drinks. Yeah.
They do.
You got to beat them off with a stick because I know you.
I think it's an uncomfortable.
You're a taken man.
Well, I am, and it's
Yeah.
also always an uncomfortable feeling when you're dead sober, and like some drunk. I had this asked me one time at the bar if I like casual sex, and I'm like, yeah, I like casual sex. Like, what's the answer, right?
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Hey, we're all adults here. We do adult things, you know. And now I said that, and now she's showing up every other week, literally
You're like,
asking me for casual sex.
Not with
drunk.
you.
Yeah, you
lady.
didn't
Not
say-
with you.
Yeah.
And now you're wasted, maybe with her actually. But I was like, no, every time I see you, you're wasted, and this is not the dynamic that I want to have casual sex. And if I'm drunk, I'll just have the bar and I meet somebody. If I'm single,
Right.
you know, of course,
Right.
casual sex is
Okay.
cool.
All right.
No feelings involved. You say?
Okay, so you said you can make whatever people like to drink, you'll make it for them. So describe these kind of people based on these types of drinks. Ready? So I come in and I order rum and Coke. What kind of person am I?
You like a rum and Coke?
Oh, he's not gonna go
He's
there. I thought he was gonna be like,
I like a lot of different drinks.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
We were at what was the
O'Shaughnessy's Distillery.
O'Shaughnessy's. And
Thank you for the bottle again
Yeah.
tonight.
keep
And
us heart.
and I love a good
Bourbon.
good cocktail.
Yeah, right.
Love it.
Right.
And
What if Bobby keeps ordering White Claws? What do you think about Bobby?
I mean, I drink White Claws, so.
God, he's just
Hey,
he is a service kind of guy.
My stomach hurt from drinking beers. Jake, you talked to my roommate when I first moved up to Stillwater. At the post, they had deal on pitchers of beer. So I'd order myself a pitcher of I was really into IPAs at the time, and so I drink a cheap pitcher to myself, But my stomach can't handle it anymore.
Right.
So now I just go to.
Get too full. It's too much. Okay, and I got another question for you. Ready? We just keep rocking rapid fire. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 different. He needs another drink from O'Shaughnessy's.
A swig.
Rank these groups of people that you would serve, who are your favorite to serve versus your least favorite to serve. Start at your least favorite. Okay, ready? Here are the people: a bachelor party, a bachelorette party, golfers, bikers, and a book club. Who's the top and who's the bottom?
Definitely the bachelors and the book club are the worst.
The bachelor
For
guys.
sure, because they're getting so fucked up. Now we're like, come on, it's you hang with all your best friends, 8 best friends together, egging each other on to get wasted.
Why book club though?
Book
Because
club
they,
girls.
they ain't tipping their own one drink and they want to be needy. They're all wearing that purple hat club. It's the purple hat club.
The needy seniors.
The needy seniors.
This Aperol Spritz isn't quite right. Yeah,
They all wear the same purple. This is a Midwest thing. The purple hat club or the book club.
Yep.
I noticed that here. It's like 10 of these people showing up.
Yep.
It's all separate. They're all separate checks.
Oh yeah.
No.
They don't just figure it out on their own.
No.
One person's not just like, I'll pick it up.
No.
especially the girls too.
I don't like them this well. You know, they don't. None of these are actual friends.
Yep.
They're in a club.
The golfers, the bikers, they probably just like put it on mine. We got it. We'll figure it out.
Probably then like bikers, because some of them think they're badasses when they're not badasses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have friends like that too. That have a bike. I'm like, fucking, why are you wearing this cutoff jean jacket right now? Okay, you look like an idiot. You know. And then golfers. I mean, shit, you're out there having a good time. Golfers always fine. You know.
They're coming in half hammered anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Last night for me, you wanted to see me after I got done golfing.
Uh huh. Half tanked.
Half tanked.
tipping.
Yeah.
I could throw money around.
It was a charity golf tournament, and I had it was a silent auction. So I was like, let's get it rolling. So I was like betting on all these things. I was either the first or second
Bid on everything.
and then I won 9 things.
$600.
$600. Like no one bet on anything.
You're like, I did not expect to win all of these things.
It was like 8 Twins tickets. It was a bunch of stuff I'll do. Like I'll do the Twins game once a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like football, like we're talking about, I like the Savannah Banana thing because it makes you want to go there. I'll do a Twins game, but it's boring.
Right.
If you don't hit, if they're going 1-0, like get like
On a Saturday afternoon.
But you just gotta
Perfect
go
game,
there. You gotta
perfect
go there a
game.
little.
I saw it was 90 degrees, and I saw the one hit that scored the one that sacked in the one run. You're like,
did
I
nothing
want
else
nothing
happen
to do with that.
murder me.
Nothing else happened for the 4 hours I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
So
thanks for dude. That's freaking awesome. Thanks for coming tonight.
yeah,
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
God,
So,
I think we got to have Maddie again.
I agree. There's a lot more there
yeah.
for sure.
So many stories.
yeah,
a lot
please
more
do.
there.
This will be a great time.
So everyone, thanks for listening, and remember, be a good person, help, don't hurt, and obviously don't be a dick.
That's yesterday.